Banger.
Right.
Lower bracket 4-0 by Vitality, but
well, they,
and he shall appear. 5 seconds is all that.
apparently
well, surely that does.
the game.
Surely that doesn't count then.
Jack was not having any of that.
Jack left the game.
We had heard some rumors, some slight Twitter tweets that potentially Joris was having some issues. So we want to pray and hope that all that's good, and we'll get back into the swing of things. But looking at kind of the matchup here for Guild, because Guild are a championship team like they were last year, but they have also moved things around. And again, that means that this new dichotomy, this new roster, is going to have a tough task against the likes of Dig. This is going to be one of the closer matchups we see in the lower bracket.
Oh yeah, they're coming off of the loss as well. Dig coming off the win in Guild. They're a team of championships maybe, but they're also a team of sweeps in this tournament. To sweep 4-0 against
oh
the
my
Giants
god, there's no way Jesse's coming back.
Slapped back down to reality by Team BDS 4-0.
Jesse
that was
the
a
legend, the
tough
one and
series,
only.
and most of the games were very close, but it never really felt like they had a winning lottery ticket there. It wasn't happening. There was a lot of physical play. I'm curious, I should say, to see if it will continue, but difficult really, because it just, when it doesn't work, it's tough to have them get that confidence, and you sort of wish that it wasn't such a dramatic
I mean,
I think
the
first thing was just a test server if
losing 4-0 is such a stark change to the mentality. It's so harsh that you almost wish you hadn't had that super high in the first place.
Right, you'd almost wish that you went to like 4 or 5 games in your first win and the same thing in the loss, but oftentimes that quick whiplash can often just kind of resurgize the team. That's not a word, but let's just keep rocking with it, okay? 4:39 to go. We keep moving, and this game one has continued. No first goal for Scrub off the start. Apparently Jack back into the game, and now a race downfield as Bluey will kick it out to the corner. And for Guild going into this, right, like what is the #1 thing you think they need to focus on against Dignitas, knowing the Dignitas are very good individually when it comes to finding open lanes?
Well, yeah, it's different sort of team to play against when we saw
right now
against the Vodafone Giants. The midfield
you're behind me as well.
All about having 2 ready for that loose ball, whereas against Dignitas with the solo plays, I know there was a couple fantastic.
I'm 3 behind Simon.
But, you know, it's no surprise that there
you're like 2 behind me.
Plays the way I saw that game. It's tough because Dig want to bait you into that one-on-one. Much less familiar with that, but they'll also know it was coming, and you guarantee they came in with a plan themselves.
I'm like 2 seconds behind you now.
Apparently Jack with a great center to Jorius, almost perfect from that angle again. We know what Jorius can do when it comes to those close quarter engagements on the goal line. So far, he has not been successful here. And for Dignitas, they have to continue to take those.
I'm 3 behind.
The offense has not been as
as
many would have liked, knowing the talent you have on this team. And apparently Jack filling in for Violent.
I've just realized my mic's muted on the recording.
For Jorius and Scrub.
Nice.
He has to step in,
I am
and he's been doing just that.
Way to go, Alice.
That's like me when I put my hoodie on yesterday. I forgot to unmute.
Win. It was a great performance. He practically got almost no assists, but he won't care.
I'm just a living meme.
Happy to see him on the field here when we were worried about his mic, his PC. That's probably the cause of the slight delay earlier in the series. To have him here, he's going to find apparently Jack in the midfield, and he's going to open up the score.
That was weird.
Dignitas, they're all 3 masters in one.
Puts it right over Bluey, and Bluey had to come back down, meet reality real quick.
Like they all 3 have been at least for a month
the newest addition to this Guild roster, having the bitter end of that engagement, but he's been very impressive this weekend.
He has. He just looked a little bit silly there early on.
Scrub killer for sure. Maybe he has been the longest. And then Jack.
Another ball there. He won't be sitting easy
as well.
In that chair. Nolly this time the one to make the stop. Nolly again making the stop there. Great performance from him to buy plenty of breathing room. It's a dangerous shot coming down off the crossbar. Apparently Jack, he needs to calm down. This is a bit hot, bit too soon. Scrub, he's the one who's going to finish it off, though.
I love this decisiveness from Dignitas. Just pull up for the shot. You never know what's going to happen. And the bar down leaves way to Jorius with the pass and extension to Scrub. And Scrub, who has been one of the biggest additions in the offseason to any roster, now coming into Dig. Didn't have the greatest year last year with Singularity. This is a new fresh, a new start, and a new way for them to find rhythms, and for Scrub to find a new second half in his career. And it's
first game, right, guys? We never win those.
It really is, but the reality of the situation
is all according to the plan. Ready for their first sweep, easy.
Because you damn well know he couldn't make this matchup right now.
Oh my god!
Stepping into his wheels and taking the reins, and we love Jesse, but they probably wouldn't be 2-0 up right now.
They probably would not, but you
I
never
want
know.
to see
Sometimes you
the
those subs come in and they
Devo
just light it up
slash
and you're like,
Bluey
okay,
duo
maybe the number
pop off
3, but
again,
we'll
like
wait
old
to see if that
times.
storyline unfolds.
See, like that's the
Unfortunately,
thing. Like Devo
it's a
and Bluey
2-0
have
lead, and
that
from Guild's
past
POV,
when they were on
they
the other
absolutely
team
need
together,
to
and then
start
Nolly
creating
can
some
do quite
offense
well on
here,
his
like we
own, but
talked
also
about
quite
earlier
well
on,
with a
right?
team.
They win 4-0,
So I think if
lose
they
4-0.
find like
Yeah.
the balance of
There hasn't
the
been a lot of
skills they
drawn-out
already
moments
have,
in those series. So if we get an
it'll
instance
be
here
a
where these
banging
long
team.
stretches of no offense
It's
lead
gonna
to no
take a
red flag
while for them
situation,
to
Guild are gonna have to find a way
get
around
back
it
But that's why stuff like
on
this is
that
important
old
to be part
vibe.
of. Because
Exactly.
it gives them time to bond as a team and find what works. Because like, okay, they can do that in scrims, but this just adds the little bit of pressure of trying to find what works in a
No, look,
competition.
now at the moment
Plus
it just
the
looks
game
like
style,
it's rushy.
yeah. Plus the game style of this year, like, just changes as well, right? Like, old times the game styles were different, and then everything worked out for them, and now they're gonna have to adapt to it. Maybe it still will work, but I mean,
I reckon we'll
can
have a
make
kind of
sense.
similar situation to last season.
Ooh. Oh my god.
That's why he's here. Scrub for 2.
Ooh.
Kept up, Injurious with
Jesus
no
Christ.
boost. Just waits for the action to unfold. Scrub
Bang.
stepping up mightily on the field.
The athleticism on the defense to jump
Come
off the
on,
inside
Nolly.
of the
Hey,
post
Wildav.
as
I will.
Huge.
Hi,
Keeping that
Dav.
clean sheet intact. The shot, can they do it here? It's Scrub again from the near post. He's collecting saves at this point, like trading
wow.
cards as a 50 in the midfield. Final
I wanna
30
go
seconds
back,
now. Guild
right back
Esports,
to
they're
sleep
trying to
again.
play directly
Oh
into
my,
Bluey's
what?
Oh my
Huh?
god.
That's just
Was that even an own
Nice.
goal?
What was that?
Wasn't an own goal at all. No, it's just a redirect.
Look.
Oh, I thought he actually did it to get a little hit off it.
Huh?
as
Let's
well,
go,
the
Nolly.
Came a
defender.
bit late, I know.
There we go. That
Oh.
was a good passing play.
Yeah.
Late than never. 25
Let's go.
seconds
Still winnable.
here, but not quite happening. Comeback for
Oh, yeah,
the Foam Giants.
absolutely.
Can Guild do what they couldn't? They're poking it high in the midfield.
Ooh.
And Bluey's won another race there.
There it is,
A midfield game we were asking
Okay,
them to
let's
control,
go
but
for
Dig
that.
just poking it back.
Okay,
keeping the
never
ball
mind.
close. It's
How
where
are
they
you
He's
doing,
just gonna
Wildav?
flex on him. Oh my god.
I mean,
I
I think you already
my
know.
God, that's not in.
Oh.
that pain.
It's fine.
Brilliantly played by Dig
On-
down the stretch, more specifically Scrub Killer, keeping Dig alive. 3 epic
Why
saves,
Jack
the
and,
goal to go with it. 2 goals on
Scrub
the day so far,
using
and
the
4
hit
shots.
L50 and
2 goals,
No
4
clue.
shots, 3 saves.
Jury
Can't
is
ask for much more than
just
that.
using that club.
No
I don't know what the name stands for, though. I was wondering as well. Like, the same as with NRG, like, what is it again?
I think
like,
Squishy
BBS,
and,
yeah.
yeah. I don't know what does that even mean, like...
I'm not sure, but the L50 I think means like Leonardo like 50 something like that, isn't it?
Like LG, does that stand for the brand of like LG's sponsor or something, or what? Like, I have no idea.
Eventually get the right ones in the right environment, the right teammates, the right coaching style, the right
We never
play
win the
style.
first game,
It
it's
can
fine.
change everything. We know it was a bit of a shell
Do we
shock.
not?
Lucky
Okay.
gamers, lucky gamers.
Wait, they've dropped away.
Back to that point, but this might be the start. This might
I
be
couldn't
the
care
time
less, to
where
be honest.
Scrub Killer has that second win in his career, and he can get back to the top of
Sure.
his team.
And what a way to start it out with a lower bracket recovery to knock out Guild,
Wait.
a championships level team in Europe last season. So many doubters of this Dignitas roster. They may have been knocked down
Ah, no,
unceremoniously by Vitality, but they have taken it on the chin.
Oh,
and
what
they
is
are
that
looking
touch?
better as this tournament goes on.
And
Come
that's
on,
what the
Gil.
best
Counting
teams
it
do.
so
They take these
slow.
losses directly on the chin. They learn from the mistakes, and they get
Come
back
on.
There's like
to the iron
hours
shot, and they
between
work and work and work to
the
get it
numbers.
right the next time.
Ooh, oh my god.
Into
Oh.
game number 2 when called
Oh,
for. And
no.
No, there was no one there to back him
Oh.
up.
Jack will again clear it away and deny
It was
the
a nice
opportunity
try
to
though.
go.
That was a
Blue
very hard
right
ball
up
to
top
read.
and off the
Yeah.
back wall,
And it was
What-
a
ball, the Dignitas
very hard
Um,
pass as
Was
well.
What's the
problem
time
over.
for you?
You may be watching
420
this-
right now.
Hang on a minute.
I'm
Dignitas
2
are
seconds
looking
behind.
good. Surely this is a bit
Me
of
and
a
Simon are
on the
surprise.
same
This is a bit
time.
of an upset. I wouldn't say that it's
Okay.
not an
Yeah,
upset.
yeah, yeah.
If you look at the
420
past
420.
matchups between these two organizations right now,
420,
back to
420.
Regional 2,
420
3-2
coaching
down.
Never-
back to the Winter Major, 3-2
I'm on
Dignitas. They may not
4
have the
minutes
exact
now.
rosters on either team, but
And
many
3
of them
behind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Will's the
same.
same
there,
as
right
me and
there for
Simon.
them
Then.
results.
Great
We'll have to be the odd one out.
The veteran on this group of 3. A lot of big shoes to fill with Violent Panda's
Chosen one,
absence
fun.
and how expertly Violent
I'll
Panda
guarantee
played up
you
midfield
Jack and Jorius will put some nasty shots on targets. Like nasty, but then like next level. Oh my god, that is so open.
Oh, I didn't predict. Damn it.
We put everything we have. So.
Yeah, I got like 1,000 of it. 2.2 million in the
smiling there. They
prize
know
pool.
they are on point ever since yesterday. 2-0 down against Semper Esports. It all changed. You know what changed it, right, Space Man?
Forget that.
Scrub Killer went and got a cup of tea, and genuinely, that's what he did. He confirmed.
How many points do you have on the Rocket League channel?
They're yet to drop a game, and they're yet to look
probably like 2k or something.
100k.
Jesus Christ, man.
Isn't that much?
100k?
Yeah, 146 I think.
Right. That's quite a lot. I mean, I think the most I've got is like 30 something k on Johnny Boy's channel.
Oh yeah, I got something. I got even more. Johnny's on the
Yeah.
Come on. Oh.
I mean, I think it's just because
I'm missing gameplay right now, but I don't care. Yeah, I got 178k.
Fair enough.
Johnny's.
Not the
157 on on the Rocket League.
You see them try
Grind.
and unsettle Dig here, but they're taking their time. They look comfortable. Nobody's gonna try and change them, but he's gonna get challenged.
Why does Jory not have a cam?
Come on.
He does,
Oh my
but
God.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. He's Johnny's face. Like,
How?
it's not like he's not anonymous. Wait, no, I can't say that word.
Anonymous, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Jory is the only non-British in the lobby, all caps. He had to point that out.
Well, it did just say it on the stream, to be fair.
it's non-English, it isn't non-British.
He's Scottish, man.
Alright, I don't have the
I'm just annoyed from the amount of times I heard.
He's Scottish, man.
The amount of times I heard the word British yesterday, Guild, just annoyed me.
Ooh,
No, this is so dead. Like, we're not a chance on net. Oh, what is going on?
Bring this back. Bring this back.
Alright, come on.
It just doesn't look like a professional game at all.
Their demo game is just on another level as well.
Final minute though, and it's a little bit personal if Dig can get that
Come on.
differential. Guild, will they sort of rise to the occasion, or will they get
No!
frustrated?
Oh, thank God he missed that.
Thank God, yeah.
We should have actually put that in.
Yeah, it should have, yeah.
It should have been 100% in. That one too.
Alright, come on.
Come on, Bluey.
They're just gonna chase, because it's just a team of ones players.
Fakings.
The team of ones players, they're
Oh,
gonna
that's
chase
just gonna be a
everything.
double tapping in.
my
Oh my god! What is that?
I mean, it is.
Oh my god!
I mean, if Jory's really
Oh
one player.
my god!
I mean, he don't really play one, really.
How?
It does.
Who? Joris, he does.
Jory is definitely playing his ones.
Yeah, he was former number
Oh
one
my
in the
God.
world on ones as well. All three of Dignitas have been number one.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, Jory doesn't really grind one, does he? He just plays one to make
And
it
neither does Scrub though, but he is still good at ones.
But Joris was also like a rough diamond when he
Come on,
whenever
Ollie.
he joined first time Dignitas.
Yes, no.
Devo, good job.
No! Yes, Nolly! Well, I mean, it doesn't mean
Yes,
anything,
let's
but...
go.
Only 2 seconds. I want to say it's possible.
Come
It's
on.
going to take a miracle on the kickoff.
2 seconds.
Come on.
Kickoff. Perfect kickoff. Right
Come
here.
on.
Easy. It's winnable.
We believe in the kickoff. Come on.
We
Come on,
believe.
boys. Alright, not looking great. Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Come on, Devo. Devo!
Promising.
Nolly!
Oh!
Oh!
Get the double. Nolly's touch.
Oh my
They have gained too.
I mean, so far they've been looking good. They've been looking clean, and the biggest takeaway for me, and unfortunately it just comes with the situation.
It's gonna be
Scrub
okay.
Killer is what all of the viewers' eyes will be on this roster, and already not only does which was a situation
pain.
for some time, but
It's gonna be one of those
Also,
days.
around him looks comfortable.
Like, it just
Might
doesn't look like a
actually-
professional game from either team, though. It just doesn't feel like a professional game.
No.
Such
It's
a good point,
it's
Scrub has
it's
not
it's so
often struggled to look
scrappy.
comfortable, but it's a lot
Yeah,
of
it
fun
isn't a
for the teammate,
professional
but
game
his
at all.
teammates
It just
so on the
I don't know
isn't.
how that goal
playing
did
here.
not
That
go
chance
in.
was ridiculous, and the fact they got their second straight after it
It
was
just
funny. You see the reaction
it just looks like they're
on
just
the
like
cameras as well,
nothing
but
about. They're
that's
just
to back MVP
just
Killer. Is he returning to the stardom he once had? It's so good to see.
Alright,
No
so
surprise
I
again, being at the
might
center of
anytime
this clash.
soon,
He's making the best
between
three
now
out there.
and
He's been brewing up a
6
treat
maybe, mute myself
all
because
series long.
there is
Defense
an
of his
important thing
teammates, and you know,
that's
even if that
coming
wasn't a
up
personal
soon
decision, of course it
that I
wasn't,
have
but
to
that is the nature of some of these rosters. But finally, Joris can
answer
do what
to
he
as
does
well,
best, the
so
spacing on the sidewall play.
I
from the
might
corner, something
just
he loves to do.
go
And
mute it
apparently
all of
Jack
a
has to
sudden,
do
so
is just
just
watch
don't
his
worry
two
about
kids
it.
fly upfield and take control.
Alright.
And Scrub Killer looks comfortable.
There we go.
Dignitas look scared.
Are them
they
tweets,
blowing out Guild?
Alice?
No. Are they dominating Guild for full 5 minutes? No.
Tweets,
But they're
however,
doing what they need
here
to
again.
do to win
Oh, I'm
the
eating
game.
fruit salads.
That's all you could ask for from this roster.
Just taking
I don't really like fruit salad. I mean, I sort of just like see them and like I mean, I've not like tried them, but
They're
there
great,
you go.
I love them.
I mean, I've tried the fruit salad chewits and I don't like them, so
Nah.
I'm just
Oh my god, Joris.
But yeah,
He had to stand
fruit
and watch
salad.
Darius nearly getting that
These are really
ridiculous
good.
shot.
You know, it's always scary when that
My
angle looks
favorite.
I
over
barely
early
eat
red,
sweets
but here comes
these
the chance
days
now for Gil
anymore,
and for
like
Gil, right,
over
the
the
takeaway
past
so
year.
far in this series has been
Just
you know,
never.
Then there's
I
me
don't
with the
know.
fucking snack mountain next to me.
Oh yeah, you got. Oh my god, you got white buttons.
I should actually eat more
Oh.
sweets.
Wait, are they like
I gotta get fat.
brownies
I just
like
gotta get some fat.
That's so
And then
cool.
Loose touch, popped out. Darius
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
challenging him,
I've
and
got
M&M.
Pocky, I've
Even
got
Dignitas
chocolate,
too
I've
much
got
respect.
fruit
Maybe
salads,
not
I've
giving
got
himself enough
crisps.
respect. He's had a rough opening minute,
Yeah.
and maybe he's still blooming in the ghost of that past. He needs
Unhealthy
to
AF.
from it. I'm sure he has, but
I should
better
gain some weight,
performances out
like
of
for
the
real.
Englishman as he fights around in the corner here.
Like
Didn't
gain
quite
some
win his
fats
50,
as well.
but again, all
See,
three
I've
players
But I just
been
I
the-
just don't
I've
want to
been the
get
same
like
weight for,
allergies.
like,
you know?
7 years. And no matter what I do, I just don't gain anything.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
But then I'm not losing weight either, it's really weird.
Continuing that pressure, and then you fall back, allow Joris and Scrub to move up where they may, but an awkward back pass to apparently
Yeah, I'm
Jack
about
again
the
will pick it
same
up
as
to
well.
Devo, who
Like I
traded
just
hands in
eat,
possessions
but I
with
just
his
I
don't
just
get
eat it.
anything,
If
or
I'm
I just
hungry, if
don't lose
whatever
anything.
I'm feeling, I just eat it.
I neither gain anything or neither do I lose anything, so that's
Yeah.
just a win already.
Not been the connection they've needed so far in this series, and surely the infield passing needs to start opening up for Guild.
Apparently Jack.
Does, but the midfield
Oh.
Dignitas are
No.
so good at covering so much of
Alright.
the field
Oh.
as a team by spacing. Look how clear it is to them. Doria's on the
Those
right,
three
Scrub
people are
down the
just
left. He
monsters
forces
on the
touch,
field,
and it's
like-
easy for Scrub.
Oh
Such
my
a well-oiled
God.
system. He's got the skills to pay the
Wait,
bills. He
what
got
was
it past
this?
another one
Come
there, but he couldn't get three. Still nil approaching half-time here in game 3.
If you see
Dignitas
this,
still
yeah,
looking like they could
clock.
be on top.
And even those
Wow.
extra touches from Scrub just forces the defense and the offensive Guild to rotate back. Whatever you are vying for in that spot, Guild don't have extra numbers to
Go on,
apply
Ollie.
to the play, so they must move out of
Go on,
position
Bluey.
and give
Bluey.
possession back to Dig. Now
Come
Scrub
on,
getting
go
very
again.
comfortable at the midfield line, and Bluey,
Bluey.
the extension. Bluey with
Devo.
a good punch from Joris, but back to the backboard, and Scrub's going to meet it near the ceiling. Down to the corner we go. Scrub extending, and Devo following closely
Oh, no.
behind, but Scrub will try to get it right back.
Devo.
He will. The pinch there.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
what
Dolly, what are you doing?
Just barely doesn't get it through.
Devo stood so tall there, an almost impossible 50 to get a Scrub barrel
Nah,
down
Bluey's
towards
just
him. Got his
recovering
Fennec
from
in the
that.
perfect spot, forcing it to the
Ooh, what a
side,
50.
keeping us at this nil.
Nolly with the
deadlock
big
here.
cam.
The Scouser, what
Oh,
a
look at
fight,
Bluey.
what a performance
Yeah,
from the
yes.
defense.
Bang.
Picking
Pump Scrub.
up.
Bang it.
Guild
Come on.
do seem to have stepped
Come on.
up. I'm not
Bang
saying
it.
it's a new chapter
Ooh.
just
Oh,
yet,
no.
but it's certainly starting to look
Nah,
better. They're
Nolly's got
meeting
this.
Dignitas earlier, and they're not really having it all their own way.
Of all the times to
Yeah.
step up, game 3 is
Stop
where
it,
you're
man.
going to
He's just gonna pester him around on the field.
Where we
Oh,
said,
okay.
hey, if
What,
you're down
Devo?
there, it's very difficult. We
Ooh.
saw
Go
the
on.
Giants almost did it.
Oh.
Vitality handled that, but you know, you can't afford again, to go down 3-0, and the way that Dig's playing, they are.
I tried to go
matching
forward,
the
it just
Guild.
delays it
Even with these
more.
slight adjustments from Guild, Dig are reading it, and they're getting the ball away from them.
Slight little double commit from Dig, not
50.
very characteristic
Come on,
of
come on,
what
come
we've
on,
seen
come on.
so far in the final minute, though, as tensions begin to rise, as things get more and more pivotal. You never know
This is
when
so
them nerves will set
boring.
in.
Well, he's
Bluey,
good.
Just
he's
a
been a little bit quiet. He might be
midfield
able to follow up
back
a
and
touch here
forth.
earlier. He did in the midfield, and it was
I've got
Oh,
an
no.
aerial. I've got an aerial show.
Oh, no.
that's just gonna be an
Oh.
1v1 still really fits those
It's got to
people
be so
right now.
nice to know that Jorius or Scrub can finish this play, and apparently Jack with that extra dive down pops the ball back up to the top bar, and Jorius
That's
meets the
impossible to
challenge right
save.
on the goal line. A perfect placement from apparently Jack. He doesn't just facilitate to these two younger talents. He makes sure he sets up the play and allows them to do what they do best, which is get accuracy on the goal line and finish with that individual style, those mechanics they have that blossom so well when they're in that challenge.
Oh my god, what is that clear?
Otherwise, if this carries on, Guild have been yet to score outside the final 30 seconds of the game. They've usually been 2 down at this point, though 1 would be an equaliser, and you have to think they really do need it. Can they force this game to overtime? Can they turn it into
not making anything.
force a response out of the defense there by Scrub?
Who
We're
beat
just trying to boom
Dignitas
it.
again? Who was it again? Who beat Dignitas?
Dignitas, the defense.
Was it like that?
Semper, I think they said.
It wasn't Semper.
Who was it?
It's Vitality, it was definitely.
Was it?
Scrub Killer has been
I was just going off the names I heard earlier.
They beat Semper
Let me check.
yesterday.
Come on.
No. Just trying to boom it all the time.
Give me the Oh yeah, Vitality did 4-0. Huh. Then Semper got beat by Carmine. Interesting.
The job
This is
is
pain.
nearly done, but most importantly, it is not.
The stream's just really depressing, says no music. Well, there is. Just, there is, it's just really depressing. It's just quiet. It feels so much more depressing than an RCS stream.
We haven't seen Dig get pushed to having to work overtime to make things happen. They have not been super pressured when it comes to both the offense or the defense, right? Welcome to Rocket League. And for Guild in this series, you know,
When
they didn't
does
have to come out and play 150%
RTS start?
better. They didn't have to play,
15th.
you know,
October
2 times better.
15th.
Just give us
That's when the
Alright.
thing
the average of what
starts.
we expect from
Okay.
Guild, which
It's
is
not
pretty
the
nice on
LAN. The
offense
LAN
and
is
great
somewhere
rotations. Their defense sometimes can be here or there, but that's
scheduled
things
for
they usually work
December,
on
but
middle of the season when they hit that
officially
form, they're very good. They're in
RLCS
championships.
11
So far
starts
today,
October
I mean,
15th.
Oh, December.
have looked comfortable. They haven't looked
That'll be
The
interesting.
LAN thing,
in
in Sweden, that will be the thing in December for the regional for
Stockholm.
Stockholm. I think it is Stockholm, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy to think just
Oh my god, what was that?
in again
I've
the
seen that
dying
before.
seconds of the game. I think they may have got one in game
Alright.
2 as well. I barely forget that one was 5 seconds, but we were talking
Come on,
yesterday
boys.
was stacks when it all clicked.
We need to turn
The
this
team of
around.
Dignitas, they adapted.
reverse
They were
sweep,
2-0
let's
down
go.
against Semper. They really did not look like the team we're seeing right now.
And I just
suddenly
claimed my
something changed.
fourth
I put it
and
down to
last
Scrub Killer
final
going and getting
drop
T, but I
of
should
the
rightly highlight that as
event.
all
Come on.
fantastic 1v1
Let's go,
players,
boys.
so analytical,
Actually, just
able
wanna go to bed,
adapt.
but I
That's what
don't
the best
wanna-
players do in that
Let's
game
do what we did to Wolves.
their opponent.
Oh.
They did
Oh, no, maybe
exactly
not.
that
Yeah, like-
against Semper Esports. Coming in
Just
as
trying
a
to
No one's
team,
a dominus.
it hasn't even
Just trying to
looked like
boom
they had
everything,
adapt.
and it
They
isn't
had their number
working.
coming into this.
I mean, it hasn't even slowed down. Apparently,
No,
Jack
he's a
just punched that off the
dominus, he
ceiling. And
just-
earlier, 10 seconds earlier, he was feeding it to Jorius, who was all the way upfield. So even on the early kickoff, apparently Jack is facilitating this offense, and Jorius and Scrub Killer are responding to it. They're responding to it well, and that is the biggest testament to what this team can do. You give these guys a couple of months to continue to polish out some of those mistakes, some of those problems, and if Scrub Killer keeps playing like this, Dignitas are a team that can absolutely compete against the top 4 in Europe. They might even make it to the top 4. They already have 1-0 lead.
How are we letting this happen? Oh my god.
It's one's players, they know what to do.
From Noli, and Noli, I was going to highlight that evidence is there on the field. Guild are not feeling it. Noli now in the Dominus. The car change, a token sign that the player needs to change something up. They are not feeling confident. They do not have confidence in themselves in game. How many times I say confident? Confident. I'm not going to carry on. I'll stop right there. But Noli, what a great save he made with that Dominus.
You know, we haven't talked a lot about the guild players in this series, and it feels bad, but there's not been much to talk about. I mean, Devo, Bluey, there has not been a whole lot that we can break down because there's really been no offense, and we know how skilled and talented this team is. An awkward back pass from Scrub that might lead to Guild's first goal, but it just seems like they are fighting tooth and nail just to stay involved in the game, let alone try to make some offense happen.
They've had a few standout saves that have really shone and made a point, but it seems like Dignitas have just been able to lick their fingers and
can't really let them score again.
They're getting stuffed into the defense. Our Guild on blue, they send it hopefully out here, but Jack, he'll keep it close. It allows Scrub to come into the play. It's great play, but his touch is not. It's loose, and Guild will maybe be able to progress up the field, but not quick enough to the challenge. Joru just takes it under his spell. He's a magician with the
still time. Come on. All right.
But it's not good enough. In fact, they've
reset.
Yeah, let's go.
Reset.
And the one thing I was worried about during this sequence was
there's no ambient noise, there's no stadium noise, there's no nothing. It's just car noise.
Yeah.
It genuinely is just depressing.
And guess what happens? You play with fire, you get burned sometimes, and once more, a small mistake from Guild that costs them a goal.
It's not a fair feeling, is it?
It's like the B team and C stream for the RCS last season. They just had this. It's just depressing.
Finish it now, but Devo, he used
Oh no!
My God.
I mean, it's
That was interesting.
So one's player, they're gonna do that. So one's player.
Again, you can't really.
They do, man. It's just the things they do.
He dribbles it to himself.
Just so annoying. You would go.
Look at the time he was giving Guild because it didn't really look dangerous, but he twisted and turned in the air, double touch off the floor here on Wasteland, and it twisted the defense from the inside out, and apparently Jack, no overcommit there, he had backup and he knew he could send his car directly at that Guild net, and you can guarantee he took the ball with him.
How many times have we seen that video, apparently, Jack, and even though he's more than willing to get bumped off the play, he at least keeps it up enough to where Jorius or Scrub can find it. And yeah, they realized, hey, we can't always triple commit. Almost a dunk from
That's a
Jack.
nice
It's almost like, hey, you get burned once, you learn from that
motorbike.
Jorius in the corner again. We'll put it near the net. Scrub kill a second chance.
God, what a save.
On target.
Come on.
At this point, we're just goalkeeping.
But we're just trying to boom it out constantly. Whereas on one's play, they know what to do.
But it's Scrub killer once again, bringing the pain. He's getting the
basically
chips
impossible.
on a Friday for a party.
It's gonna be
Dignitas
tough.
are running rampant.
Look at this pinch from apparently Jack. How many times in this series
They can't really do anything.
Look at this play
They're
from
just
apparently Jack.
trying
Look
to
at this
boom it.
pass. Look at this pinch.
You know it's one's play, you have to try and go for the solo
Apparently
plays.
Jack is
So for
his butt
yeah,
I don't feel like
giving Scrub and Jorius
a
every
single
good
pass
look they can
of
ever
his
ask for to find the
past
most
game.
out of
it's
it.
fair to like
He is
pass
literally
it or go
stepping
for a
up and
solo
filling
play,
Wild
even
Raid's
though it's one's
position. He is
players.
the unsung hero of this team right now.
And amazing.
Instead of just trying to go for a long clear, because they know how to catch it, they know what to do. Yeah, I still know what to do if it's a solo play.
Come on, Devo.
Yeah, well, probably a bad chance.
They've already been through so much individually as players. They've got the 2-goal lead. They've already outplayed themselves this game. The Guild. What was that from Devo? But the crossbar.
Come on,
We've got to
come
go
on.
here.
Yes!
Let's go, Nolly.
Finally.
Come on.
Like, they got like no boost. I'm not sure what Jack's doing there because he got boost, but I suppose he's like
Instead,
expecting someone
the
to
ceiling
be there.
shot, the ceiling shot's likely to do something. Just going by
Come on,
this
Guild.
a long clear, that isn't going to work.
You just gotta get one more to get to overtime. Let's do it.
No.
Oh, no, okay.
That's just a double commit.
What is that?
It all committed on.
Can this be when anyone can feed to anyone? You don't need apparently Jack to be the facilitator because apparently Jorius can do the same damn thing. Dignitas are up 4-2 with 46 seconds. If they sweep their way through this series, this is going to be one of the most exciting teams to watch in this tournament.
Oh, the fake.
They're playing unbelievable
Almost worked.
right now.
See, that made him commit instead of just booming a long ball. Just booming a shot.
It's ironic that Dignitas is so pleased.
Come on.
But the ball is not there. Scrub so on point all series long. The pinch
Again,
control
little
into the
boom.
corner. They're killing this game off.
Doing the
Do
ball, going to work.
Did Dig not have a coach?
No, Verge just left.
Yeah.
The passing plays like made people commit. They just kept going.
Oh,
Man.
1 second. 1
they're
second
just-
left. 1
That is
second magic.
It isn't going to work. They're just going to kill it straight away.
I mean, it would be an incredible comeback.
I mean, as soon as the kickoff starts and the ball is
Listen.
still on the floor, it's just
But
gonna.
they're just gonna like just
Double
yeah,
diagonal. We both have to go.
Yeah, it's down.
One.
Well
Played.
Yeah.
Lucky.
We just kept booming it way too much.
Yeah.
Like, it's a team of ones players, but still, going for a play, going for a solo play is more likely to win.
Oh well. GG.
It was a good run.
Oh
Yeah.
my
It was well
god.
played. It was a nice try.
Well, that was short and sweet, wasn't it?
Oh well, means I don't have to
Not
speedrun
sweet.
baking, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, speedrun baking. Oh, why at this hour? Why at this hour? It's like almost 6 for you guys.
What now? What now?
Yeah, 26.
22, yeah.
That's
Cool.
the T.